we're going to take a look at setting up a back triangle from Giftwrap position. So first we need to get into the Giftwrap. There's a couple of different ways we can get into that. I'll show you one I really like, which works quite well, especially on beginner level, because we get a reaction, which is quite easy. We start from side mount right here. I'm going to post on the hip. I'm going to go towards knee on belly. Normally the reaction you get is people pushing the knee and trying to get away. From here, we're going to grab ourselves a nice shallow underhook here. I'm going to pull him towards the side. It's basically the same thing you do when you're attacking Kimuras. Now I'm going to move towards the other side. I'm going to switch hands. Still for him, this could be a Kimura attack, but now instead of attacking the Kimura, I'm going to circle through and I'm going to catch the rest of this side. So, as we turn through, we switch the hands. I'm going to scoop up the wrist on this side. What's important is that my lower arm here really pressures into his ribs, so he cannot pull the elbow back to the floor. If he tries to go back to the floor from here, it's quite difficult because of my weight. Again, from here we seize the wrist and we grab our own wrist. And here we have a nice control. I'm going to move my chest back and push him forward right here. Now, from here we have a nice control of our opponent with the Giftwrap. He cannot really turn back into me if he tries to. Yeah, he has to move a lot of weight. So this gives us the opportunity to attack. What we're going to do, I'm going to put my knee up towards his head so I can step the other foot towards this side. Now I'm going to lean back towards the other side and I'm going to allow my leg to come up like this. Now, let's assume he's protecting his arms here, so he has something like this. So he might be trying to get away from your grips, he might be fighting here to get away. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to use the feet to fight against the grips. So, put in your heels, just put your heels together, push. Now, put your instep here on the inside of the armpit. If he tries to go back now, it's all fine. We have the inside position here, which enables us to always kick through and break his grips. So from this position you should feel well in control. So if he moves a little bit, we should feel fine. Yeah? From here I'm going to drop towards the side, right here, and I'm going to move my leg up and over. Now, there's a couple of different ways we can do this, but generally what we're trying to do here is just lock an initial triangle. He has a couple of options here. A lot of times they will start grabbing their own arms, try to post inside, etc. Now, I'm just going to scoop up the wrist and I'm going to pull it up high towards the inside. Now, I can start moving myself a little bit to get into a better position. Sometimes you might have to turn a little bit to get the crook of your knee nicely against the artery of your opponent. The trick here is to push the other leg towards it and now start back healing, and here we get a nice squeeze for the finish. Yeah? So if you have a little bit trouble finishing this, what can help is from here just getting a little bit up here and repositioning yourself to get a little bit more tighter, pull your legs, squeeze together, and from here we get the finish. Right. Okay, so that's quite a lot, so let's go through it in a little bit quicker pace. So we start knee on belly, we start pushing, pulling towards the side, keep our weight onto our opponent, switch sides, weave through. Now, we seize the wrist into the Giftwrap position, move our chest back and behind him, move your knee up towards his head, step over, and now just lean back to get the other leg off and free. Here, if he pushes towards his own arms, put your legs flat so people can see. Yeah. So if he has his own arms connected here, you just start pushing in, boom, let go here. Now I'm going to go towards my shoulder. You can opt different things. If he has his hands connected once again, you can disconnect in multiple ways. We can pull up towards the chest here, then already lock. We are in a good position here. Now, again, if you cannot get the squeeze right here, make sure you squeeze the knees together right. And if you do not get that, you can always opt to to try and turn a little bit more, get the knee a little bit more towards the front side. Now, if for whatever reason you cannot tap him here, there's quite a few things you can do. So we keep control of the wrist, get everything nice and high up his body. Even if he connects his hands here, it's very difficult for him to keep his hands connected. We could just easily start pushing his elbow over our hip for a simple armbar finish. If for whatever reason loosen up a little bit. If for whatever reason you cannot seem to straighten his elbow, maybe he's really strong, he's pulling everything back here. Again, we're going to fight the wrist and just pummel through now and put the wrist behind you and lean back. And here we get another nice armbar finish. If he stays really close all the way here, and for whatever reason you're unable to, you should have your arm through, but for whatever reason you're unable to finish him here, you can always start here, seizing the wrist, moving everything towards the other side for a Kimura finish. So if he has his hands connected, even if he's strong here, just push towards this side, it will be done really quickly. Yeah? So that's 3 nice finishes from your back triangle. So let's do the entire setup one more time. So from here, we start knee on belly, boom, we pull, we go move towards the other side, push through, catch the wrist, get into the gift wrap. Push your chest, get the knee up high, step in, sit back, connect your legs together here to fight against his grip, move towards your side, and lock. Once you've locked, start by getting everything nice and tight. If for whatever reason you cannot seem to finish the triangle, our first option here is to just go armbar. But if he keeps twisting and turning and doing whatever, we just pummel through. Right there, pull back, get the tap there. If everything stays close, move to Kimura. The Kimura finish there. So you should be able to finish your guy once you get in this position. You have a lot of submissions there. It should actually be quite easy to get the tap there. Good luck!